Well, I finally managed to escape Seattle after 6 months of living in gloom and and lack of sunlight. And here I am at the Lord's Ranch, where the sun's shining, the horses are feeding. You can see in the background here, there's guys off there gardening, and it's an interesting area here where in this ministry, men come from different backgrounds, many from drug and alcohol backgrounds, and help to get their lives back together. In this environment where we have the gospel preached at least 3 times a day, if not more. Most mornings it starts at 7 o'clock in the morning with reading through the proverb that matches the date and discussing and having Bible studies, not to mention the reports and things that we do on what we read. Last night I got an opportunity to share the gospel as well as worship with the brothers, as we had different folks playing guitar and singing and different guys standing up to give their testimonies and whatnot. It's an interesting environment, and it's an interesting place to come and visit. If you get a chance to get in the Spokane area, it's in a place called Elk, Washington, and we uh, we have up to 60 men here that as I say, they're being trained to evangelize. Fairly soon, they'll be going um, out into the roads, and highways, and byways um, to go and preach the gospel in the streets of major cities throughout the U.S. Sometimes we go to the rainbow gatherings and places where a lot of people who are on drugs and alcohol congregate, because this is where there's the greatest need. But it's a ministry that's definitely in need of your support. They're reaching a point here soon where they may be looking for, be trying to raise money to buy the facility itself. And it's an amazing location where men can get their lives together. They can also get away from the element of the inner city where a lot of them are from and experience things like what you see here. With up to 6 hours a day sometimes a little bit less, of study in the Word and worship and learning about the Bible, learning everything from the Greek behind it and all the way to the times that are surrounding it, learning the cultures and traditions of the people who are living during biblical times, as well as hearing the gospel and how to share their faith, going up to the Bible college for free in Colville, not too far from here, and going out on trips regularly with Pastor Adrian Simula, who has been evangelizing since about the time of the Jesus People movement. There's an amazing opportunity for the men here to grow spiritually and to become men of God that this country desperately needs. And in a season where this country is becoming more and more like Stalinist Russia, with less and less civil liberties and rights, and less people, the church becoming less and less effective at winning souls. Ministries like this, where you have men living 24/7, 7 days a week, in an environment of discipleship and going out with the purpose, the distinct purpose of winning more souls to Christ, are becoming more and more necessary. We have there's a success rate here that's extremely high at winning people to the Lord. This ministry, in an average week, you'll see somebody getting saved, if not multiple. And most of the people are being led to the Lord by other people who are recently come to the Lord. You have an average person here after 3 months receives more Bible instruction than most people do in a standard church in several years. I'm always encouraged when I come here, because it's almost the exact opposite environment that I experienced in Seattle, where the biggest parade of the year down in Ballard is the the solstice parade, where they have gay bicyclists and, and witches parading through the streets, whereas in this area there's a very strong Christian's presence, and it's an ideal place to bring people from off the streets and spiritually oppressive environments where they can learn to worship the Lord and to study the Bible in a place that's very supportive of that. Anyway, I hope to be doing more videos on my survival series as well, and perhaps some more preaching, but I felt that it's been a little bit and I haven't uploaded anything to YouTube in a while, so I thought I'd give a couple of pictures and videos of the place that I'm at right now, and maybe a quick walk around the place to give you an idea what the Lord's Ranch is like. This is the backyard where the horses and all are kept. They have a fairly large garden, and well, it'd be nice if we could say that they're fully self-supporting. Got a gate here I got to deal with. Well, it'd be nice to say that they're fully self-supporting for their own food with the cows and the horses and stuff. We simply have too great of a need. With 60 men here at any given time recovering from drugs and alcohol, it's nearly impossible to produce enough, and many of the guys that come in are semi-dysfunctional when they first get here because of withdrawals and rehabilitation issues, medical problems and whatnot. So we have a lot of disabled here, but as you can see, we make a good try at it. We have our cold frame up. Unfortunately, even now, and we're in the beginning of June, we're still getting frost at night, so many of our crops have not been able to get in this year. The biggest need here usually is for people to come up and disciple and to preach the word. We have functions every day, but they always appreciate having different evangelists and pastors and whatnot to come up and share the word with the guys, to be an encouragement and actually do some hands-on ministry. Of course, your financial donations are appreciated, but there's a definite need here for more people to become connected with this ministry, especially the mainstream churches. This place can be a great blessing to many of the churches in the area, because you see what it means to be an effectual ministry where more people are coming to Christ. And it seems that we have the majority of the people here are recently off the street, and we don't tend to have as much connection as we would like with the mainstream church. And it's a shame, because in the past, when I had been more active here and was able to bring some of the guys into the different mainstream churches in the area, the church that we went to tended to be more blessed than we were, just by the fire and zeal in these guys. There are so many here that have been just recently saved and are filled with the fire of the Holy Spirit. We see miracles here almost, I would say, every week. Something is happening here that is, a major event. Someone being healed or delivered of something. Physical healings that happen all the time. People getting their minds back. But it's an amazing ministry, and I just thought I'd post a short video up and perhaps see if I might be able to encourage one or two people to come by if in the area of Elk, Washington, and drop in and say hi. You can get a hold of Pastor Adrian at his place. His number is 509-292-1000. If you're thinking of dropping by, say hi to him. He's also doing a lot of outreaches and missions work in different cities, and it's always helpful to have more friends. So as we're passing through, there's another church they can itinerate at or stay with or work together. You can check out the website for the ministry at worldharvestmissions.com or thelordsranch.org. And get more information of how to contact with us. Adrian Simula has a Facebook page as well, and he posts things from time to time there. So anyway, again, I'll probably get back to doing more of the survival videos and whatnot, but I thought I'd do a quick tour of what the Lord's Ranch looks like. I'll go through the door here real quick, and you'll get to see the living room. This is our main area. There's the lunch about to be served, and this would be the living room. We do all our services here, as well as eat and everything else, so you can see whatnot. Anyway, probably do another video soon. Till then, God bless.